And TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday, 36 degrees. I think I'm just stuck in colder weather forever. I don't like it. Don't like it at all.
I'm right with you.
JC?
I love it. All right, hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM, and Gloria's about to tell you it's going to be a cold, buster weekend. The best time in the world to get you some hot cookies and chocolate, whatever they got down at Chick-fil-A. Y'all got hot chocolate, Matthew?
We do have hot chocolate.
Why didn't you bring us some this morning?
Well, I didn't know you drank it, so.
Well, I love hot chocolate. Don't you, Greg?
Next time.
Greg,
Next
Tom,
time.
join me this morning.
I like it, too.
It's also, hey, Greg.
3 cups.
Also a good day to be eating some frozen yogurt.
That's it. That's it. Won't be a few more days.
Frozen yogurt, all that. And Tom, we got something to talk to you about later on this morning, too.
Oh, man.
Anyway, thank y'all for getting up with us. So this is Athens in the AM, the first day of March. We'll talk about a lot of that going on this morning, too. We're going to talk about the chili challenge that starts running tonight. We'll air some video of that. And also go back down to Decatur for the Builders Association down in Morgan County. They had a big thing at Ingalls Harbor. There's old Gregory Crow right there. Greg, you're going to start doing something about hair, man. You need to do a spike job or something on that. Yeah. Tom, you say that's popular man at the funeral yesterday in Russellville?
Well, day before yesterday.
A day before yesterday.
You were.
And people wanted to know what?
Want to know why Gloria didn't get to talk more.
Mothermouth's usually going.
And about my appearance.
Oh, yeah,
See?
your hair.
Yeah. Did they
why
have
don't
anything?
you do something with that hair?
Did they have anything? I do something with my hair.
Not enough.
I do something with it every day.
Yeah.
And Matthew, yours looks about the same.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I worked hard to make it like this morning. So.
Anyway, it's a Friday morning edition of Cooper Company Live. It's March 1st, believe it or not. And Frank says we change time next week. Spring is when? Way to go, Frank. Always ready to go right there. I think it's March 21st, isn't it?
20th.
Anyway, it's 20th. It's going to warm up before long, believe me. And I don't know how many of y'all losing your job today, but hey, if you're still watching, thank you.
Oh,
that ain't going to be that big of a deal anyway. They're saying it's just a minor speed bump on the economic recovery.
Yeah, I guess if you still have your job, you're saying that.
Yeah, well, if you
Or
get
they
out work
have
a
their
little more,
job,
maybe I
they're
can keep
saying
doing
that.
mine.
I think I'm just going to quit everything. March begins with light snow forecast. Let's
I wasn't
see,
ready.
It's 36 degrees. It's about time he shuts up this morning. 36 degrees out there right now.
Shut up, Greg.
And I don't know. Let's see what the high
Looks
temperature
like
is
you
going to
are.
be today. They are saying, yes, snow. We could possibly see snow tonight. Carried on into tomorrow morning. High temperatures today around 42, low of 31. And snow flurries, Frank says, get used to it. We're going to see some snow flurries. Carried on into tomorrow morning. High temperatures tomorrow 37. The rest of the forecast over the weekend, I think I'll be hibernating, but Sunday 42, Monday 52, so not bad. It'll start to warm up. Frank says don't get used to it. We still have colder weather. Moving on in, March begins with light
Frank says a lot
snow
of things
forecast
ain't
for
true.
sure, so just bundle up.
Let you what's shaking.
Not much, man. Not much. So I'm sorry I didn't bring hot chocolate. I hate to
that's
disappoint
all right.
everybody this morning.
That's
so.
all right.
Oh, it's okay.
Tom, got to give a shout out to old buddy of yours, Olive Pilgrim. Spent some time with him yesterday. Me and the Swami back in action over home source.
Yeah, I'm glad he's feeling better.
Yeah. Hey, there's a couple of, you been keeping up with the news?
That's what I come here for.
That's what man, that's why I like hanging around with you. You're always so complimentary. Well, let me tell you, I got to do this as my lead story. 48 had it on this morning. I saw it last night on AL.com. Goat stolen, beaten, and then thrown off a bridge. 4 Utes, Frank didn't know what Utes was, that's juveniles, were arrested. Not from New Hope. Thank goodness.
Or Sand
Shout out to
Mountain.
Pete this morning, not from Sand Mountain, from Coleman.
Oh, it's
These
awful.
kids,
Awful.
a baby goat,
Tortured a baby goat.
tortured
and then threw it
a
off
baby goat,
bridge.
and then threw it off a bridge and it drowned. And then
Eventually.
videotaped it and showed it to the friends at school. The friends were not impressed.
It was
I
disturbing.
wouldn't
Good for
either.
the kids.
I mean, who
Good for
does
them.
that?
That's awful.
You know?
Isn't there a pattern there where kids are killing animals? Don't they grow up to be like serial killers or something? I'd be,
This sounds like
checking
something a
on that.
person in Coleman would do. The thing about AL.com, I always love reading the comments about a story.
And they were?
I love goat milk and goat cheese and goat meat. I hope someone harvested the goat for the meat.
Oh,
It was a baby.
oh, that's awful.
Dang.
That's awful. Don't joke about that.
Well, I mean, that's sickening. Sickening.
Poor baby
First
goat.
of all, I mean, who does something like that? You know, Greg?
Evidently 14,
Tom would.
14-year-old.
Now, wasn't it a story here in Athens many years ago that...
Don't.
I'm not going to ask that one. Didn't some Hispanics cook a goat? No, they did it in Huntsville
They
at an apartment
barbecued it in the
complex.
front yard.
McClellan Street up there, they done.
Barbecued a goat in their apartment complex.
Oh,
Y'all don't have. Remember, Matthew, me and you, I hit you up to be invested in that business I had.
Goat to go.
Good to go, yeah. That's one of
Do we
one of
still
the
own
many
those
we've
.com?
talked
I hope
about.
not.
So
See, Gregg, instead of putting it in a yogurt shop, if we put in a goat business, goat burgers.
send all those freezers
Get your
back.
goat, see? There you go.
Yeah, get your
Get
goat.
Get your goat.
I don't know if I want to
You
use
think
that
I do?
phrase.
He's got a great tagline and everything. Come on, Greg.
Come on, Gregg.
He's
What do you
saving
think?
it for the break.
Yeah,
Goat to go.
You got your checkbook today?
I'm gonna pass on that.
Then I could say next door to the liquor store. Because
Yeah.
if you're going to be,
Surely you're drunk if you're doing
Yeah.
that.
All right, let me do a couple things this morning. Tanner plays today at 11 to try to win back-to-back basketball championships down there. They're 24. I said Tanner is playing today. They're 29-4. Lafayette 21-11. So they'll play them today at 11 o'clock. I don't think that is on TV anywhere. Is Jordan going up to see President Obama?
I don't know.
The football team is. Let me read this from my bionic. Alabama's national championship football team will visit with President Obama again, Mathew, on March 6th. The White House announced the visit on Thursday. It's the third time in 4 years that Coach Nick Saban's team has been invited to Washington, D.C. in recognition, yes, as we all know, of yet another BCS title. You keeping up with what's going on down in Texas, University of Texas?
Only what I hear from you. Like I told you, that's what I come here for, to get the news, man. I got to keep up to date.
Texas,
So I talk to
out of
Jamie.
the 125 football schools in America, Texas was rated #1 place to be a football coach. Florida 2, Bama 3, Auburn 17. They said there's no rumor, and the AD had to come out and say there's no rumor that Nick Saban is leaving Bama to come, because they're wanting to change. They want to get rid of Mac Brown because they've had a couple of bad seasons over that way.
So
Don't
he's not
forget,
leaving.
Alabama again basketball. We play Florida tomorrow. Last week we all watched that suffering of 3 overtimes and got beat by
Torturous.
lowly LSU after we had them 10 points with 2 minutes. Even Gloria watched the basketball game last week.
I was
Didn't
held
have much to
hostage.
do, did you?
Huh? No. 1 year ago tomorrow. That sound like Zach.
Yeah. Stop.
1 year ago tomorrow is when the tornadoes came through. Barely missed your house. It came right over Canebrake over that way.
Right.
Morning of March 2nd
Got
didn't
Donnie's.
begin as anything extraordinary. The forecast predicted a rainy day. The air was muggy, warm ahead. The air approaching, cold front. Shortly after 9 a.m., a tornado warning was issued because of a rotating thunderstorm. By 9:10, the tornado, an F3, had caused damage to Canebrake and continued. Didn't it hit the same bunch, didn't it, Gregg? When it jumped over and went out toward the Baptist church over on Capshaw Road?
Some people got hit by the third time.
I
think
wouldn't
I'd
be
move.
moving there. I'd be moving.
Yeah. All right, Matthew.
He looks determined.
They're looking for a couple like you and Ann. 'Cause you might
I've
not
heard
be able
about
to go because
this.
of kids. To go to Mars,
Yeah, I think
circle Mars. You would be together for 15 to 16 months. Greg, you and Tracy, Tom, I doubt you're going to make it. It's like a specially built spaceship to slingshot Greg around Mars and come back home. And hopefully, it says here, hopefully in one piece. It takes 501 days. There's no escape, and you're in a cramped capsule half the size of an RV. I heard Mojo them talk about this yesterday. Now, very few people could stay with their. What you shake your head for, Tom?
That's a long time.
Long time for what?
In that capsule.
With who?
Anybody.
Can you imagine 501 days?
Well, it'd
No, now,
be okay
you
if
could
you
do it.
weren't cramped in a
That's not
capsule.
what
I'd
she
need
said.
some space.
You think she would stay in a capsule for you with you
I
that
pretty
long?
much am.
First of all, what?
Well, you got out
Pretty much
today.
am.
You're out today.
Oh, I did get out today.
Yeah.
Got in the truck, got here. He's here.
All right, let me update y'all on another news story this morning. Knoxville, that's in Tennessee.
Yes.
A snake-handling Kentucky preacher has gone back home from a Tennessee courtroom without his venomous serpents. The Knoxville News said Jamie Coots pleaded guilty Monday. That's his name. He's a preacher, Jamie Coots. To having poisonous snakes that were confiscated after a traffic stop, Greg, on January 31st. Prosecutors agreed to drop charges of transporting the snakes and wildlife officials to give him back the boxes. He was using the boxes to carry snakes from Alabama to the Full Gospel Tabernacle Jesus Name Church in Middlesboro, Kentucky.
What's that about, Brad?
His lawyer of Chattanooga said he
Likes
wanted to
your
avoid
expression.
going through a long legal process, but still believes Tennessee's law barring him from transporting the snakes on his way back to Middleburg is unconstitutional. He's legally acquired them in Alabama. The 3 rattlesnakes and 2 copperheads were found in his car and were taken to a zoo. He handles snakes, Greg, in his part of his worship service.
Ah,
I wouldn't be going to his church.
no, me either.
Have you ever been to a snake handling church? I have. She has.
You drug me.
Do you handle snakes?
No,
I have been this far from a man.
that is true.
I'm the only man.
That was scary
now that
stuff.
somebody else has done it. I was the first person ever to put snake handlers there. He is right there, Matthew. Yeah, I can handle a snake. That's my backyard.
That's good right there. So, tell you
What
what.
you
That
can't-
snake grew a lot.
Yeah, what you can see is the real snake, about the size of a worm.
That's when I was in shape. Look at me. All buffed up and everything back. I've been to snake handling church.
Where?
In Sand Mountain.
I've been to a couple of them, yeah, Sand Mountain.
That's like the county called me one time
They
to get
had all
one of
the
their
snakes
vehicles that was impound. It was down at Reed, and he said, when I got there, he said, there's a snake inside of it, so be careful when you take it out of gear. I said, don't worry about that. I slid it up on the truck. I never got in it.
I don't have time to get some of that video today, but we went to a snake handling homecoming at Second Straight Creek Holiness. Tabernacle. We go
Church.
there. Well, right before we was married.
It was in
living in sin.
99 we were. And I was
And,
like, don't get that close to those.
You go in, and it was homecoming. They were, Jamie, I think we're related. You know, when they get bit by something, they
great.
don't go to the doctor. They don't believe in that.
Got to meet more of your family.
There's a verse in the Bible
One
that says
verse.
something about serpents.
Taking up serpents. Yes.
What is it, Matthew?
It's referring to the Old Testament when he
Right.
puts the snake on the stick. So.
All right. Well, they have that posted in the
On the
church.
wall.
They use amplified guitars and
Instruments.
stuff, musical instruments.
That kind of zones the snakes
then
out.
they
And
pull-
they put the snakes in freezers prior to bringing them out. That way it kind of numbs
That's a
them.
myth. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, they look pretty numb until they start waking up.
And then, I did a story. The first time I ever did
It
a
was
story was over here in
insane.
Lacey Springs. And I'll never will forget it. I did the preacher. He's in 99. He got 99 years in prison for forcing his wife after this video.
Who was pregnant, forced her hand into the snakes.
Yeah, well, they're in the video.
3
and
times.
they get strychnine poison out of the trunk. It's what it's got on a mason jar, strychnine poison.
In case you doubt it.
And they drink that when they get the Holy Ghost. You
Yeah,
know?
okay.
Some of y'all may get it all the time. I don't know. Anyway, one old boy there, he was in there. He said, Jamie, put me on TV where my mama can see me. I said, how one of them snakes? He said, I've been drinking, but I ain't that drunk.
He's still pretty smart. Wasn't he?
Yeah. Hey, y'all know yesterday I told y'all
It
about
was
that
crazy.
sausage that was missing? You heard about that missing link?
I have now.
USA Today reports this morning, sausage swindlers return missing link, Matthew. You remember the sausages that raced during during the baseball games?
Right.
Well, this is one of them.
I gotcha.
Rest easy, Wisconsin. The Milwaukee Brewers' missing Italian racing sausage has been found. But Guido had a good time while missing, including
Nice.
participating in a Harlem Shake dance. A 7-foot costume is typically used with other sausage for a 7th-inning race around the track. Well, here's what happened. He was captured with a group ranging from 26 to 55. Here's what they turned him back. He said, sorry, I am such a sauced weenie. You probably think I'm the worst, W-U-R-S-T. I started feeling the heat as the police began to catch up by connecting the links. I know it was a greasy move, so here I am. Take me back to the land of the brew. So the sausage is back.
Oh, cute writer.
Someone's clever.
Yeah, that was clever.
Now, this is my lead story for today that I'm going last with.
There's more,
That's
folks.
interesting.
Woman sues Walmart in Huntsville, says that the Hershey bar Mr. Good bar was moldy when she consumed it.
Why'd she eat it?
A Huntsville woman sued Walmart and the Hershey Candy Company this week, allegedly
that.
because she became seriously ill after eating a Mr. Good bar that was 9 months beyond the expiration date and moldy. The lawsuit said the plaintiff was working at the Walmart store on South Parkway. She clocked out, went on a break, and ate a Mr. Good bar candy bar that she purchased at the store, Greg. The lawsuit said she did not know the candy bar had an expiration date or sell by May 10, 2010. Was at least 9 months out of it.
Wasn't it white?
She became violently sick to her stomach and had to leave work and seek medical treatment.
What'd she do? Go back and get the wrapper and look?
The lawsuit, good question.
wow.
The lawsuit notes that
Sounds like a plan.
Miss Brown was not acting in the line and scope of her employment at the time she ate the candy bar. Her medical expenses and time off work have been denied, covered under applicable law, compensation laws. She suffered injuries to her stomach and intestinal tract, had doctor, hospital, and intestinal tract, had doctor, hospital, and drug expenses, lost time and wages from work, suffered pain and mental anguish, according to the lawsuit.
How's that eye working?
Good. Mental anguish.
Go through that daily these days.
What? She alleges negligence, breach of contract, among other claims, having business allowed the product remain on the shelf. And here's what readers are saying about that, Matthew.
What do they have to say?
Y'all know sometimes up here, my bionic eye throws me off and I don't pronounce words correctly, so y'all can bear with me. Throw out the case that the candy was moldy enough to make her sick. She should have noticed it. I might be surprised. Some people are saying I agree with the woman, but there's little or excuse for human beings in this country to be subject to bad food. If it really was moldy, which is unlikely, one taste would have told her that.
Yeah.
If I had a mouthful of something that tasted moldy, you can be sure I'd spit it out immediately. And for sure, that wouldn't eat the rest. I'm guessing the woman ate the whole candy bar, Greg.
I'm guessing that needs to be thrown out. What a not smart woman.
Okay, if I come down Chick-fil-A.
You know, she was,
He doesn't sell chocolate.
That's right.
Candy bars.
We don't sell candy bars. Sorry.
I didn't think chocolate could get moldy.
It turns white, doesn't it? Haven't you seen old chocolate?
But is that moldy or is that just?
Old.
I don't know. I've never seen a
Would
moldy.
it make you? I didn't know it'd make you that sick.
well, it was a different taste. She loves chocolate so much, she got a little different taste and she liked it.
Apparently, she.
I hope y'all are
thought-
enjoying the first part of this
Gee.
program this morning, because right now I'm getting ready to. I was going to do something on popcorn. It says go to the movies, but I couldn't watch no movies last night because somebody don't know how to set it up right. Anyway, I'm not going to call no names or nothing. I'm going to go be a candy bar this
It was a
morning.
bad night.
I think somebody's just trying to sue somebody just to get something out of somebody.
That's usually how that works.
We got more to come
Kinda
with
like coffee.
this exciting program coming up later on this morning. I don't know what time that'll be, but y'all keep watching. Okay, we'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang on.
What's in this coffee?
Local and loving